You are about to practice Hatha Energizing Yoga. We'll do some heart opening, really increasing the energy, as well as some pranayama that really moves the oxygen through the body. So I would recommend practicing this one several times to get all of the benefits. And don't worry if you do something wrong or can't keep up all the time. Just do your best and forget the rest. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and push the like button, because yoga in an underground parking lot is cool, don't you think?
I'm Swati from Bloomington, Illinois, and I'm practicing Fightmaster Yoga.
Let's begin. Sitting up nice and tall, crossing at the shins. Close your eyes and ground down through your sitting bones as you take some nice long, smooth breaths in and out of your nose. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. May your practice today connect you to your body and quiet the noise. Quiet the noise inside and outside of your mind, giving you all of the energy that you need for whatever comes your way today. And create your own intention as well if you like. And then we'll roll forward onto the hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin and tailbone up. As you exhale, round the back, chin toward chest, and then take your hips all the way back to the heels, extending the arms forward. Inhale, come back up, drop your belly, bring your chest forward, lifting the tailbone. As you exhale, round the back, chin toward chest, and hips all the way back to the heels, keeping the arms reaching forward. Lengthening the breath. Inhale, come forward, widen the collarbones, look up gently, lift your tailbone up. Exhale, press away from the mat as you pull the belly in and up and take your hips to your heels. And inhale again, coming back up. This time we'll tuck the toes and stretch into downward dog. Bend both knees to stretch back and then straighten through the left leg, keeping right knee bent. And switch. Make sure your arms are shoulders distance apart, feet hips width. Bending both knees, stretch back, and then straighten the legs as much as they will. Pressing down into the base of your fingers, lifting up through the forearms. Turning your outer upper arms, your triceps back, and spinning inner arms forward. Inhale, come to plank pose, top of a push-up. Remember, you can always take your knees down here if you like. Otherwise, if the legs are lifted, keep lifting the backs of the knees up toward the ceiling. Firming the legs, they can be up or down. Shift your shoulders forward about an inch. Hug your elbows in as you lower slowly down to your belly. Untuck your toes, come to the tops of the feet and interlace your fingers at your lower back. On an inhale, roll your shoulders away from the floor, pull the belly in, lift the chest, and lift the legs. Lift the legs from the inner thighs and spin the outer hips down toward the mat. Keep the back of your neck nice and long as you breathe here. Take another breath and release. You can let your forehead rest on your hands, or you can take one ear down onto the mat. And now interlace again with the other pinky on top. Lift your belly, press your pubic bone down, lifting shoulders. Inhale, lift everything up into Shalabhasana. Remember to keep the back of your neck nice and long as you breathe here. Inhales and exhales equal in length. Keep lengthening sitting bones to backs of knees. Release and rest. Take the forehead down or the other ear to rest. Now hands by low ribs, tuck your toes under, knees can be up or down, press up to plank. Holding plank a moment and then lift your hips, stretching to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, arms shoulders distance and feet hips width. Pressing the weight forward to walk your feet toward the hands. Take an inhale, hands to shins, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees as much as you need to. Press through the feet and inhale, reach all the way up, looking up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. At the top of the mat, feet together or hip socket distance apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up and look up. Exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold over the legs. Inhale, look up to lengthen. As you exhale, step your right foot back and drop the knee down. Keep the left knee over the ankle. Inhale, reach up. Sinking the hips forward, pull the left hip back. Exhale, hands back to the mat and come to plank pose. So again, knees can be up or down as you lower slowly to your belly. Come to the tops of the feet. Inhale, peel the chest up and lift the hands up as well using the back muscles. And hands by the side ribs, tuck the toes under, knees up or down, press up to plank, lift to downward dog. As you inhale here, lift your right leg back and up from the inner thigh so hips are level. Exhale, step it all the way up by the right hand and take the left knee down. Make sure right knee's over ankle. Pad up the left knee if it needs any padding. Reach the arms up, sinking forward, opening through the chest. Pull the belly in. Exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Step your right foot all the way forward. Look up, lengthen as you inhale, and fold in as you exhale. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach up, look up and lengthen. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. I'm going to do that again. Other leg first. Reach up on your inhale. Hinge from your hip creases, keeping long spine as you fold in. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. As you exhale, step your right foot back and right knee down. Inhale, reaching up, sink forward through the hips, pull your left hip back and open up the chest, a little back bend in the upper back. Hands to the mat, come to plank pose. Remember, knees up or down as you slowly lower all the way to the floor. Hands by low ribs, pull the belly in, inhale, peel the chest up to cobra. And then maybe to high cobra. Thighs still on the floor if that works for you. And then lower back down. Tuck your toes, take a breath in, exhale up to plank and to downward facing dog. As you inhale, left leg lifts back and up. On your exhale, step it all the way through by the left hand, the right knee coming down. Inhale, make your way up, pulling left hip back, opening through the chest and lengthening through the whole front of the body. Exhale, bring the hands down. Now step your right foot all the way to the front. Inhale, look up, lengthen, and fold as you exhale. Pressing down through the feet. Come halfway up on your inhale, long spine, and then fold again as you exhale. Take the backs of your legs as you forward fold here. I'm going to do a little breath work, a little energy work. So inhale, come halfway up, fingertips on the floor or hands on legs. Exhale, squat down as much as you comfortably can, and then take a breath in, exhale, forward fold. So inhale, lower any amount, bending knees. Exhale, straighten the legs as much as you can and fold. And we'll do it a little faster. So inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, knees bent, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, look up. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hold here, forward folding. Then looking up, lengthen, inhale. Hands to hips, exhale. Come all the way to standing as you inhale. Good work. Inhale, sweep the arms up, looking up with a little back bend. Pausing here, and then exhale. Fold, hinging at your hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. As you exhale, hands to hips, come up with a nice long spine to stand. Again, sweep the arms up, look up, little tiny back bend in the upper back, and then exhale, hinge from your hips and fold over the legs. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step to plank pose. Remember, knees can always come down here in plank. If they're up, lift them toward the ceiling. Roll to the pinky toe side of the right foot, lifting left arm up. You can take your bottom knee down for more support, and then reach the left arm forward. Bring your left hip slightly forward so it stacks right above the right. Then left arm up, left hand to side, and back to plank pose. Holding plank here, feet together, rolling to the pinky toe side of the left foot. Right arm up, and adding right arm forward in line with the ear, even though I forgot. Bring your right hip gently forward. Squeeze the legs and lengthen sitting bones to heels. Keep breathing. Make your way back into plank pose. Holding plank, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, press to up dog or cobra. And exhale, make your way into down dog. All the way back. Remember, you can always push pause, take a break if you need a break, anytime. Coming back to plank as you inhale, and then onto the knees. Or a little back bend. Make sure your knees are hip socket distance apart. Bring your hands on your low back. Press your buns down towards the backs of the knees as you lean back, opening the chest and lifting it. If you can reach the heels, you can take them. Otherwise, keep the hands on the low back. Imagine there's a string attached to your chest and it's lifting you up. Lengthen sitting bones to backs of knees. Pull in through the belly. Breathe here. To come up, squeeze the legs toward each other, both shoulders up at the same time. Then interlace fingers, take forearms down, lift up and back for Dolphin Pose. Make sure your elbows didn't go wider than your shoulders. As you're pressing down on the elbows and forearms, lift up through the shoulders. Take a step back, ripple your spine forward into Dolphin Plank. Chest widens, backs of knees lift, pull the belly in, hips and shoulders in the same line. Keep breathing here, almost finished. Just another breath, and then lower yourself to your belly with your elbows under the shoulders. Pull your shoulders back and down for Sphinx pose. Make sure your elbows are no wider than the shoulders and pull the arms back to widen your chest. Lengthen sitting bones to heels. Maybe lift the elbows up. It is more intense, so be careful. If you have discomfort in your lower back, then make sure to keep your forearms down. And then lower all the way down, slide hands by low ribs. Tuck your toes under, press up to plank, and then lift your hips for downward facing dog all the way back. Breathing here. Inhales and exhales equal in length. Looking forward, step or hop to seated. I'm going to do a little Kapalabhati breath. So sitting up nice and tall, take an inhale and an exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, here we exhale, and then one more inhale, and here we go. Exhale through the nose. The inhales are passive, the exhales are more pronounced, but you definitely do inhale. Inhale, hold the breath, drop your chin, lift your belly, lift all your pelvic floor muscles, holding. And then exhale, release. Take an inhale. And take your feet onto the floor. Keep your spine nice and long. Hold on behind the knees. You can stay here or you can release your hands. Making fists with your hands, bending the elbows. Big breath in. Exhale. And here we go again. Inhale. Every exhale, pull the belly in and up. Make sure you are inhaling as well. Inhale, hold. Keep holding, but release the feet back down. Sitting tall, dropping chin, lifting belly, lifting pelvic floor. Hold the breath. And release, let it go. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing front, feet flat onto the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift up into reverse table. Let your head go back any amount. And we're doing it again. So take a big breath in and begin. Keep lifting the hips. Let your head go back. Lengthen sitting bones to backs of knees. Continue your Kapalabhati breath. Inhale and hold it. And then chin toward chest. Sit down and exhale. Long breath in. Long exhale. Take your hands back again, fingertips facing forward, or you can turn the fingers out. Exhale, lift up again, reverse table. Take a big breath in. Here we go again. Last round, keep it going. In and out through the nose. Pull the belly in and up every time you exhale. Really short exhales and passive inhales. Holding the breath. Chin toward chest. Sit back down and exhale. Good work. Lower onto your back. Take your heels under your knees, arms alongside, feet parallel, hips width apart, lifting into bridge pose. Low back, mid back, maybe upper back lift, rolling the shoulders under, interlacing fingers, or grab the sides of your mat. Keep the chin away from the chest, lengthening the neck, and spin your inner thighs down. Steady out your breath. And then release and lower. Take the soles of your feet together, knees apart, hand on heart center, hand on belly. And repeat quietly or to yourself, I am worthy. I am worthy of abundance in all areas of my life. And then taking the feet back to the floor for bridge, or hands up by ears for Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're going all the way up, pause at the crown of the head, line up elbows and wrists, and then stretch up. Or if you're in bridge pose, you're lifting up in bridge, rolling the shoulders under. Either way, lengthen sitting bones to backs of knees and spiral the thighs in toward each other. If you're all the way up, bring your chin to your chest first and then slowly lower. If you're in bridge, release the clasp, lower down, soles of feet together, knees apart, and think of 2 things that you're grateful for today. And then release that, hug knees into chest. Gently rock yourself side to side. And begin to roll yourself back and forth up and down the spine until you come to seated. Extend the legs in front, sit up nice and tall, pull the toes back. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, hinge from the hips forward. Lengthen on an inhale, extend forward on an exhale. Keep your spine nice and long. Remember, it never matters how deep you get into a stretch. As long as you feel the stretch, the circulation is moving through the body, and you're doing good things for yourself. Inhale, head up, and exhale to release. Cross your shins, sitting tall. Now we're going to take the first 2 fingers of the right hand down to the palm, right thumb on the right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Then close off both nostrils. And now exhale through the right. Good. Inhale right. Close it off, holding. And then exhale left. Inhale through the left side. Close it off, hold the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold it off, close it off, hold the breath. Lift your belly, lift your pelvic floor. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold the breath, drop your chin a little bit, pull your belly in, lift the pelvic floor muscles. Exhale right. And then release Breathing through both sides. Take your feet onto the floor, lower yourself onto your back. Take your hips off to the right and drop your knees to the left, looking over your right shoulder. A little twist. You can always cross your right knee on top of the left if you want a deeper twist. Inhale back to center, hips to the left and knees over to the right, looking over the left shoulder to twist. Crossing left knee over right to increase the twist. And then make your way back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. Lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor. Take your feet to the floor. Lengthen your butt towards the backs of the knees. Shoulder blades toward the waist. Let your feet flop open, arms by your sides, and just relax. Close your eyes. As you're settling in, I have a quote from Sue Grafton. Train yourself to listen to that small voice that tells us what's important and what's not. Hopefully you did not listen to my stomach making noises. So take a rest. I will be back in just a moment. Begin to lengthen your breath and take a nice long stretch overhead, bending the knees, and roll yourself to your right and take a moment to thank yourself for taking your practice today. Slowly make your way up, sitting tall, crossing at the shins, hands together. Let's bring the hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And our hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communication, sending this positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. You did a great job today, my yoga friend. If you like that video, I have something else for you that's going to get you super strong, because it's all about the core and the abs, and that strength goes all through your body. I have a free gift for you. It's a 10-minute ab-centric focused class that will get you so strong, and all you've got to do is click the link below, or I'll pin it at the top of the comments. Enter your name and your email address, and I'm going to send it right over. It's free, it's for you, it's going to get you strong, and you're going to feel good. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you have some good energy, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you got energy from this practice today. And if you're interested in deepening your practice, I have some intensives coming up in Dana Point, California, right by the beach. Go to fightmasteryoga.com. You can get information there, or fightmasteryoga.com/YTT. And you can enter your email address and get all the information. We'll see you soon. Bye.